we are streaming now, and I'm going to change my camera so you can... Okay. Okay, forget it. I don't want to just sit here listening to these ducks. Yes. Yes, Elizabeth? What's weird? Okay. Very possible. Let's turn off that one. Okay, I'm assuming that the game is not playing any sound, and I'm turning the darn thing off. Is it better? Can you hear me now, Elizabeth? Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay, shutting that one off, and hopefully that takes care of some of it. Does that take care of any of it? I'm basically turning off all the sources that are kind of sort of sound related. Okay. Okay, that is, yeah, that's the part. Well, I told you I was trying to change a couple of things, and what I'm using, and for you guys over on YouTube, because I know you're hearing me, I'm thinking, are you hearing Elizabeth too? Okay, Gloria says she's not hearing you, so that is not the thing that I changed didn't work, but that's okay. I'm going to switch screens and go ahead and bring Elizabeth on, because what I was trying to do is another tweak having to do with audio, and I didn't start to text it until like 10 minutes ago. So let me go ahead and bring her on. And the scene is there. There we go. You should be able to see and hopefully hear Elizabeth at the same time. Can you guys see and hear Elizabeth?
Hello, hello.
And I'm taking things.
Okay, it sounded weird on YouTube.
That's what happens when I try to fix things. Okay. Gloria says echo. Is it an echo for both of us or just for her? Okay, let's try this. Can you hear us both now, and is there an echo?
You have the echo too.
I still have an echo?
Yeah. A game like bricks where the ball's bouncing around. Pew pew. Space eating. Take me to your leader. Wait, I sounded halfway decent. Okay, I sound good in YouTube and I don't hear me in StreamYard, but I can't hear you.
Okay, now.
Now you're echoey.
Okay.
Now I'm echoey.
So doing this should, well, let me, that one and that one. Okay. They should be able to hear just me, and hopefully it's not echoey. I'm trying to narrow it down. Is it echoey? Okay, is it still echoey? Okay, that means you can't hear me. Okay, now, how's this? So it basically means if any of this works now, I'm going to have to... Oh, that was a car driving by your house. I was thinking that was a weird sound. Can you hear me at all? Okay. I don't want to do that. What the heck? I thought I just reset everything. Well, you guys know that if it wasn't for having everything kind of seat in my pants and messing it all up, it wouldn't be a WJ stream, right? Okay. Ba-bum. How's that? Is that any better? Probably not. If you're having to say Okay.
Oh,
Okay, can you guys hear us now, Gloria? Sorry, I had another thing muted because I was trying to figure out where it was that the sound is messed up at. I'm basically going to have to go back from scratch and figure it all out again. The issue is trying to get sound in and out of OBS and in and out of StreamYard and have it go to you guys. Oh, now we got an echo again. Okay. How about now? So I think this is what, I think I got it set the way I had to do it before, which is always a pain. It shouldn't do like this, but, so Brenda said another echo.
yeah, you're...
It's because of the lag. Okay, it still has the echo.
And now I can't.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you with some echoes. But that's in StreamYard. Okay. And I do echo in YouTube.
I'm not hearing anything at all over YouTube. It's like it's silent. I just changed something, so maybe it'll come on now, but I don't know if that's going to cause an echo.
Okay.
That sounds better. Okay, turning this one off because there's an echo. And okay, I will. I think it's fixed. Speak to me, Elizabeth. Oh, Elizabeth can't hear me.
Okay, I can hear you on YouTube perfectly fine. But I can't hear you in. So when you ask me a question, it might just be delayed.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, I fixed it.
And I'm not hearing any echoes.
Okay, so I basically had to reset everything to where we had it before. So it's not going to do the things I wanted it to do. I am so sorry. Are you good now, Elizabeth?
No, it
Oh,
put you in an echo on YouTube.
this should fix it.
I'm waiting for it to catch up. Hold on a second.
Because what I always had to do is every time I was bringing in StreamYard sound, I'd have to turn off my mic here because my mic was going to StreamYard and it was going to you guys. It's like both places going to StreamYard and you, so I wound up with an echo, which sucks. I'm trying to make it so it's easy and I don't have to think about it every time, but it doesn't always work that way. Anyhow, now that we are how long in? We are 15 minutes into the stream. Oh God. How are y'all doing today? This is our monthly check-in, and as usual, I do not have it all together.
That's okay.
Now, but you know what? Elizabeth usually has it all together, so I'm going to mute my YouTube so that I'm not hearing an echo myself. And I'm going to bring her up on screen so she can tell you what she's working on. And I will try to compose myself and get myself together a little bit over here.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Just making sure because... Yep, there I am. I was like, I didn't hear me. Hi, how is everyone doing? Look, I have myself together, but I give you too much lighting. So, we are here with our monthly check-in for planning crafters. Let me spit that out. Planning crafters.
All things, it's goals. This is because of goals, right?
Goals. Lots of goals. So, the last time we visited, I was working in my homemade planner, which, I still haven't made it into the shop with this simple design, but I will get it there today. But I've been doing really good about writing my stuff down. And I went through in our last live and I put all the dates in there so I know where they are. I've been wanting to decorate it with some washi. So I'm going to fiddle with the washi today. And hopefully we can answer any questions if you guys have any. Let me switch cameras. Oh, look at that. Washi everywhere. This is my Temu washi. This was one package of washi off of Temu. And I thought it went all well together. So I'm going to put it all in here. For my little planner here. Look at this. I've been writing down who I owe, and because my hubby gets paid every Wednesday, so I've been putting the bills due for that particular week up here. Really important ones like these two, they come out auto draft, so I got to make sure that they get paid. And certain ones like the car and the rent, those are, all the fun bills. So I do see them when I get to the page. But since we're already into part of March, I decided I would just start decorating for April. And since April 1st is on my Saturday, look how long and lovely that is. And I love it because here's the other thing. I have the back side. So if I actually open it like this, I have a sketchy area. I can make notes here. I haven't really utilized that a lot though. A couple of times I have, but the ability to have it there is fabulous. And I like the boldness too, because if there's something fun that I want to save out of there, I can snip it out. But then the rest of it, oh, I'm so excited. The rest of it I can shred and make new paper, which gotta watch my channel. Dawn and I on Monday are going to be making some paper. So excited. But yeah.
Cool. Oh,
Yeah.
and I don't have the right screen up for me. I need to change that. Okay, I can't do anything right today.
That
I mean, I'm glad I got a video edited today. At least that one went right. Where is love you guys. Mean it. It is just a day. Here we go. All right. So yeah, I got my stuff up. I think I want my face on the other side though. At least that'll work because I already tested that thing and that thing should work. Let's turn off studio mode so it actually does the switch. Come on. Those things still things are not working. It's
It'll
just
get
trying to
there.
get a
It'll get there.
button. There we go. There, I'm on the other side. Yay. So Cordelia said, now I have to get a glass of wine. So I asked her to bring me one.
Right?
And she says, I know you need one. Oh my goodness. It's been, today has actually been better than the last few. I have been not sleeping enough and
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know how when you just get tired and then your anxiety issues start popping in, you have no idea why all the
Yep.
things. I mean, I was working, I think, for 2 days trying to sort out my emails that I'm sending out. Anybody who signed up for any of my classes, or if you're signed up for my email list, you probably know that I am starting to send out emails. I love that, Cordelia. We should have a wine and craft hour.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Anyway, oh, that's the wrong message. That's because it hasn't come through onto StreamYard yet. I popped up her message saying I needed a glass. So, yeah. And this is somebody who doesn't drink anymore. But anyhow, I was working on trying to get the things straightened out. And for whatever reason, I'm just now learning how to do automations. Okay, this is okay. You know, I have to complicate things, right? I
Right.
try to do everything myself, and I try to do it costing $0 if at all possible, or as little as
Absolutely.
possible. And I've had MailChimp for the last several years. And I just noticed that the StreamYard thing is not showing her thing. It's not showing like it's supposed to.
Uh-oh.
I know
Oh, it's
why.
down a little bit.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's where I've got it positioned to get rid of all of the white, and that apparently is not set up right anymore. Because I
Uh-oh.
only do these like once a month now, right?
Right.
Where is the nested seam thing? So this is an opportunity for me to kind of fix all the things, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to message me privately and be like, Elizabeth, I need to fix this. And I
Well,
will
I
do.
also know how busy you've been lately. And
No, I've been sleeping a lot lately. I literally got up at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
okay, that I did not know because you were really, really busy a lot.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's showing better.
I've been having a lot of sleeping issues and I need to get back on track. And after
So you
losing
know what I mean
Carmel
by
and
sleep.
stuff, I
My
just
problem is I can't sleep in the middle of the day. If I go to lay down, it's like my brain will not shut up. That is the reason I can't sleep.
yeah.
It just
And
will not shut up. So yeah, I'll be trying to sleep at night. Anyway, back to the email thing. I've been using MailChimp for years. And then last year, when we did the Card Maker Success Summit, my mailing list grew tons from the
which is
summit.
awesome.
But it grew enough that they were going to start charging me, and it wasn't going to be just a little bit of money for the number of people on my mailing list.
Right.
So I discovered, because I watch a lot of YouTube videos for people that are either they have a website, okay, WordPress websites. So I watch those videos having to do with things you can add to that. I watch things having to do with um, all things crafty and what else? Pretty much everything.
Right.
But I want to learn all the things. That is one of my biggest problems. I want to learn everything. I want to learn it all. I want to do it all. So learning all the hello, Miss Bitty Penny. Doing all that, I discovered a way to have a free or one-time charge email service on your own website where you are in complete control of all of it.
Oh, that's
but it
cool.
might be a little bit more difficult to figure out how to get all of the things to work, like all the automations, which I didn't use on MailChimp because they would have charged me for it.
Right.
So my automations, one of them, it's where I messed up. I made a mistake on one, and then I'm trying to fix it, and it turned out I didn't fix it right. And I
Oh,
have emailed out a new email to the people that got the wrong got the wrong email. So I was working for like 2 days to try to make sure I got all the stuff straight. And I had everything set up for my courses, my classes that I'm doing for the next couple of months. The hot foil ones I'm doing once a month for the next 3 months. And so I'm trying to get all of those, set up and all in there.
yeah.
And but it's okay when you like to create things with your hands and then you are tied to your computer
Right.
trying to figure out all of the moving parts. It's almost like you're in a room and all of your crafty supplies are slowly creeping in on you and then falling on top of you.
Yes.
That is what I have been feeling like for the last week.
Oh, and that's not
So,
a good feeling.
needless to say, that's one reason why I didn't do a live yesterday. It's like the last minute on Sunday, it's like, oh, wait a minute. The 6th is tomorrow. I got this video I need to record. I need to make the card, record it, edit it, and get it posted. So I got all of that done. And then about the time that I got that uploaded, I'm checking Facebook and it's like, oh, I have another video for Monday that I didn't know was going up today for Artist Brew because and it's great. It's where we make it in advance and then she lets us know what day it goes up. But I don't know what day it's supposed to go up. And one thing they say about YouTube, so anybody who is a YouTuber, one thing that they say about that is you don't really want to put more than 2 videos up on the same day because then you're competing with yourself.
Right.
So I had 2 videos all ready for yesterday. Plus I wanted to go live over on Twitch. So that I did. And it was totally fun. I think that actually helped to release my stress. Just hanging out on Twitch and creating a card, which is super cute. I can give you guys a sneak peek if you want to wait a minute while I go get it.
Yeah.
But it is super, super cute. It is super cute. So I made a card and recorded and then I'm going to be editing that video probably tomorrow. And then I have another, don't need 2 faces up there. I have to fix another button. But anyway, but this one, I really like the way it turned out. And then when I got done with that, I played about 20 minutes of Disney Dreamlight Valley. And then after that, I played Fortnite with my friend Jax for a couple of hours. And that getting to shoot people in that was fun.
Right.
So this is the card that I just made yesterday.
Oh, that's so cute. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah, it's a cute. I love this. It turned out so nice. I love the way it turned out. And actually, I wasn't sure what I decided to add an embossing folder on the back. This is the 3D embossing folder of the month and the large die of the month. So I decided to do the embossing for behind my tree.
Right.
And I initially did it in yellow and decided, no, that's too much yellow. And then one of my buddies that was in the chat who is not she is a crafter, but she doesn't hang out over here on YouTube. She's a gamer over on Twitch, suggested blue. So it's like, okay, I'll give that one a try. And it turned out so nice. I love the way this one turned out.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I love that. And it's too big for an A2 card base, though. I mean, for an A, I kept saying that yesterday too, but it's too big for an A2 card envelope. So this one I'm thinking a bubble mailer or hand deliver, but I think that turned out really cute.
It's nice.
And you could do any color flowers, or there's another inspiration thing. Jax last month she got from Amazon this I think it's like a vinyl sticker tree to go up on her wall. What she does is every month as she gets new subscribers, which is the same thing as members over here on YouTube, by the way. Over there, it's subscribers. And every month when she gets a new subscriber, she puts something up on the wall. Well, she decided to do a tree and do hearts. So she'd write your name on the heart if you sub to her channel, and she put it up on the wall. And her wall winds up being covered with all these things. And that's how she pays her bills.
That's cool.
Yes, exactly. People pay her a month. I mean, I'm subscribed to her channel too. So it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this would be really cute and you could do whatever. This month she's putting shamrocks. Yeah, Gloria's right. Probably a 5x7 envelope for this one. I still haven't edited this, but it is going to be going up soon. And it does measure Okay, this is five. It's exactly 5.5 tall. And then, and it doesn't really want to fold completely flat because I'm sure I messed up something. So it's 1, 2, 3. It's like 4.25 wide. So you could probably stick it. Well, let me try one. I just assumed yesterday that it wouldn't fit. It
So
would
it
barely
might,
fit. It looks like it
right.
would barely fit in there. But yeah, it looks like it would fit into an A2 envelope. That's cool. I was
That would be
thinking it was going to be
awesome.
too wide. Okay, I'm going to try it, guys. Just have to be careful not to catch it on any of the little flowers. It fits, and I have had envelopes, I have had cards where they were just a little bit too high. So that what do? You just fold the envelope a little bit, the flap a little bit high. But yeah, it fits into an A2 envelope.
That's
Who
awesome.
knew? Yeah, but that was super fun. And in case you guys are wondering, if you want to see the live creations of stuff and all of this stuff I edit out and all of the fun things, come and hang out with me over on Twitch. You never know what it is I'm going to do. And I did play a little bit of a couple of games. One of them, Disney Dreamlight Valley, has all the Disney characters and stuff, and they are just adorable and stuff. I was hanging out with Woody from Toy Story. It's just too funny. And then Fortnite. One reason why we were playing that yesterday, because she usually just does that like on Fridays,
Right.
was because the new season is starting like tomorrow. So if you had any
Ooh.
goals in the game, because every game has got quests of some sort,
Yeah.
but if you had any of those in there, then you need to go ahead and get them done because you're out of time. Like I've got a couple more. Like the prizes you get in there are little things that you can use in the game,
Yep.
and one of them is a. They just got the witch. They had the Witcher at the end of this last season.
I
So
know.
I got the Witcher skin. So that means that I can play the game as Geralt.
Yep.
And there is a part when you come in and you come in on something that flies like a glider. And a special one that I'm not going to get because I didn't get the quest, I didn't do it, is a horse. It's a blow up horse. It's Roach, his horse. But
Right.
you get to fly into the game riding his horse. It's just funny. But I
Yeah.
don't get that one because yeah, the quest they had for that I didn't even try to do. I tried a little bit yesterday, but not much. But anyhow.
I think my daughter was trying to get Roach.
Oh, so she plays Fortnite?
Oh yeah, both my kids do.
Okay, then they're
I
probably
try.
excited. Well, I try, but I suck. And I tell people I suck. And then yesterday, it's like nobody showed up when Marcia turned on her stream. And I went in right there at I think it was like right at 4:00. So I went on in there right then and we played a couple of rounds together, just us,
Yep.
and we won.
That's awesome.
It's like how'd that happen? I think it's where
Right.
both of us were shooting at the same person. Neither one of us has good aim, but the combination.
You get some shots in there.
Yeah, exactly. Because I never kill anybody. And it's just a stress relief, guys. I mean, that's all that it is. It's just like a lot of times with crafting. But when you are crafting and recording at the same time, sometimes the stress level does get a little high. And this last weekend, yeah, my stress was not happy.
Yeah.
Anywho, I have not been keeping up with my planner. Instead, well, I have been keeping up with my calendar.
Ooh,
So
that's
so
good
this one
too.
this
So
one
that's
is the
kind of
one that Jim
changing.
sent me, and you can see it is kind of full.
Look at
I've been
that.
writing down all of my stuff that I need to get done, and right now I need to think forward several weeks because what's coming up at the end of the month?
I don't know. What's at the end of the month?
Creativation.
Creativation. Oh,
Creativation is the 30th through the 2nd, and it also overlaps with the beginning of the month, which is Spellbinders Clubs, and the beginning of the month, which is Not Too Shabby Shop's new release. And I'm not in their hops anymore because I'm doing a live stream each week or each month,
right.
which my live stream is in 2 weeks with them. It's the third Wednesday of the month, I think. It was like last month, apparently it wasn't the third week. I don't know. Anywho, actually, this month is the same thing. It's actually the fourth one because the first was on Wednesday. Do not understand that, but that's how it's scheduled. So that's what I'm doing. I think Alicia Crafty Al is on the 15th. So anyway, that's what I've got coming up. So I don't have a ton of projects, but I've got a lot of things that I need to get done ahead of time. And
Right.
so my brain Hey, Gloria wants to know if we shot each other. No, but I did yeet her. I had never known what the word yeet meant, and I never used the word before until Fortnite, and so my husband laughs at me.
What the heckin' is a yeet?
It's kind of, well, the way that I wound up doing it is like one of the weapons is a hammer. Is this big giant friggin' hammer that you hit on the
Right.
ground and it bounces you up and over. So you've seen the hammer. Well, if you hit somebody and they wind up getting sent way off out down the, you hit
Yeah.
basically hit the, well, that's yeeting them. You yeeted them off of something.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
my daughter
So
does that to people all the time. It's quite amusing to watch.
I love it. I don't know if they're gonna have the hammer after this week though.
Aw.
Yeah, well, that's because, like I said, tomorrow is the new season, and the hammer came with with the last season,
Yeah,
which I can't believe it's over already.
they do a pretty good job of trying to keep it interesting and keeping
Yeah,
people coming
yeah,
back.
it has been fun. But anyway, this week we did the artist spree yesterday with my cute little button, a cute little button that I'm going to wear to Creativation, and somebody said something about a year. Okay, I don't have them turned on at the moment, so I am so sorry. Let me turn it on. And part of the reason is because it's going to duplicate. Let me turn that off. I can't do it on there. Let me change over to, I got to change it to a different screen. I know what I need to do. Okay. Let me bring both of us back up. And you can see that I've got a couple of little visual things on there, and I got to change it on my screens in order for it to only show up once. So I've got it turned off on one of the things and turned on another one. So let me go do that. Let me turn it on this one. Somebody was complaining because they couldn't do the picture.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't
I
take a
think they
picture.
just come. I think they only come to see me because of the stupid things like that I add to the.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't really want to hang out with me. They just want to see the stupid stuff I add.
Keep them coming then.
Yeah, well, I love you guys. I mean it. Okay, so that might have fixed it, but I don't know.
Cord
Let me go
or
back to the other one.
Gloria, this is washi tape that I'm turning basically into
Into stickers.
stickers.
I've seen other people do that too. Nicole Spohr does an awesome job with some of the really really big ones from, I think it's from like Pink and Maine or something.
Yeah.
But she's got
The
some really big ones. Those are gorgeous. But
Tamu, this
those are
was a
adorable.
whole set by Tamu. So it came with a ton of stuff. The Tamu order, or the little kit, the washi kit cluster. I don't know. All of these came in the same thing. And I'm like,
Fabulous.
the nice little box it came in. And so I'm just wanting to use it on my pages, and I don't need a ton, which is awesome because my pages are tiny, but I'm able to I'm able to add some stuff. And if you have a glue stick handy, you can really make them more permanent. So this is the first full week in April, and then here was April 1st. So I just decorated the last of March there. But yeah, so much prettier to turn the page and see that. Look at that. Not a ton, just two little bits up there. These are the same a bit. I just ripped it in half and then cut those out. And now I'm on to my next page.
Fabulous.
Yeah, Dollar Tree has some rub-ons you guys could get. Or if you have a good collection of washi, you can just make it interesting just by applying a little bit of something.
Yeah, kind of like what we were talking about last year so much about, you got to, if you're going to use a planner, you need to make it a way that you're going to use it.
Right.
Because if you're not going to use it, there's no point.
Exactly. And
Okay, I think I got the screen looking better, but I'm not 100% sure.
like um
Okay, looks better.
this planner style, because I've gone through the big planner, I've gone through the various ones, and I noticed that I was using like half of it.
Yeah,
So
I don't actually I am so bad with that. I write lots and lots of lists. I mean, I've got notebooks full of lists where I'm taking notes of different things while I'm doing things. And I can't tell you how much of that I don't actually ever get them used.
right.
I really
But
don't. It is just so bad.
I found that this planner, the way I designed it, is a half a sheet of paper. I did trim it a little because my printer prints crooked. So if my printer printed fabulous, there would be a little white border around everything, and it would just be a half a sheet of paper, very easy. Poke the mushroom tabs and go to town. Just, you know, print the paper, cut it in half, and you got your 2 pages. But
Right.
since it printed, I had to go through the extra steps of trimming it so it kind of straightened out. And some of the pages are a little shorter than others because of the crookedness. But I'm using it like, even though I'm not using the backside. Well, I forgot. Look at this one. I made this backside. My daughter, we were walking through the store, and I got a 2-pack of black canvas that was on clearance for $5, and she said something about foiling it, and I was like, ooh. And then the first thing I thought of was bees and gold foil, so I kind of planning out an idea for the canvas, either like the big body of the bee where it would be foiled. So this was a note I made after we went shopping, and I picked up that canvas board. I came home and wrote down the little notes so I wouldn't forget. But yeah, so I have the backside for sketches, and I don't have to use it in order. I could start here at the beginning and do my little sketching and whatnot. So yeah, I was like, woo. So that's coming on sometime. I'm gonna make a video doing a big canvas project with some foil. So excited. But yeah. I love this. I just got to get it into my shop so people can print it off if they want to as well. But yeah. Thank you. I love my sketchies too. Sometimes they work good. Sometimes they like, what? What just happened? But yeah, so oops. See, it was meant to be. It just ripped funny. Put some glue, and when you're gluing your washi, all you gotta do is like get a little bit of glue on the end, and then grab a hold with your finger on top there and just drag. And now I've got a nice amount of glue on there, and I'm not worried about covering my dates because they still shine through a little bit. So it's not going to be so distracting that I'm not going to know that that is Saturday. Okay. And I have all the numbers. So if I cover up a number, again, I'm not worried about it because 11, well, it's got to be 12. Oh, my little bill pay. I got to get this bad boy laminated so I can pop it in there, which I want to make a video with that. Thank you, Bitty Penny. Yeah, I want to get back into doodles and stuff. My tablet I bought for doodling to get into my shop. I let it die. It's been dead for like a month. So I got that charged up. So hopefully we'll see some drawing videos. I've got a brother scan and cut video recorded via my laptop. So I just got to upload the footage from my phone because, I haven't figured out how to do some stuff. So it's a 2-part system. So I got to get it figured out. And then, oh, this would be good on the first day of the month. Let me find the first day of the month somewhere. Here we go. The first. Number 1. Look at that. June and number 1. Um, so where was I? I got squirreled. Oh, I'm going to be doing some more designs for my shop. I've got a class I'm getting ready to put in my shop. It's a wooden, or not wooden, yeah, a little bit of wood, a little bit of MDF, little sign thingy that we're going to put together, decorate, and hang. But yeah, and I want to do some coloring classes. So I'm making some digitals that we can print and color together. So I'm excited about that too. So many things. I just got to get some sleep. I need a sleep schedule. That's what I need. I was up till 7 this morning. It was terrible. Oops. That did not rip the way I wanted it to. That's okay. I'll use it there. Right there in the corner. All right. It looks like Miss Debbie J is writing in her planner, transferring some notes from her calendar to her planner. And if you're talking, Debbie J, I cannot hear you.
That explains a lot. I did not know I was on mute.
Oh. I was like, gosh, she's awfully quiet. I'm like, is she just
No, I was talking. It's like, oh, okay, we're just gonna ignore me.
I would never.
I know, you were super sweet. You always, well, I am always in shock at how much you guys put up with from me, especially on days like today. And right now, I know I should not be kind of hitting myself as much as I am, but 15 minutes at the beginning of the stream and can't get the sound right, all because I tried to fix something. That is just, in my mind, unacceptable. Well, oh, Gloria said, Debbie J is quiet. Biddy Penny said, I found a breathing technique to help me with sleep, and now I need something to help me wake up at 5 a.m. again.
Oh, wow.
I slept today until, I think I woke up when Todd got up, and then I went back to sleep, and that is almost impossible. And I didn't get up until like after 9. And then I went and took a nice long shower. It's like this, my brain is always on overdrive. Right. Always. Like if I'm not doing things, then I think I should be doing things. And then I start doing too many things and my brain won't shut up.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that I know my issues. My issues are anxiety issues. They've got to be. But yeah, I have trouble going to sleep at night. I do the breathing. I'm trying to think of, I do like little mantras and stuff at night and all the things. But yeah, I've got, so this Saturday is a creative die cutting class. And then 2 weeks after that, we've got a hot foil class. So I'm doing a couple more hot foil classes because the All Access Pass gave free, anybody who got the All Access Pass at the Card Maker Success Summit was able to get the class that I'm doing in 3 weeks for free. Nice. But they can also get, like, I think it was, I did half price for what I'm calling like my spring bundle, which is 3 months of classes. So 3 hot foil classes for half price. So of course I am scheduling myself out to do that many, and then I'll probably do some other things. So this is something I need to know from the Chatterbox, and it's easier for me to actually remember it if you email me or someplace that I can look it up again later. But let me know what kind of classes you are interested. Yes, all of the classes that I'm doing, which is one reason why I was messing around with the audio. All of the classes that I'm doing will be recorded. So the videos are automatically going to be recorded. I edit out a lot of the group stuff. You know, if somebody's chatting with me or whatever, I try to keep it just to the class itself. And then if I have to do a voiceover, I have to do a voiceover, like I had to do with the last one. the last one, the audio was very, very bad for the recording part. It sounded fine
No.
during the class, but when I was trying to record it, it didn't sound right. So I did more research after that class to try to get it fixed, and I thought I had it fixed, and I've done some testing, and everything is set up for my Zoom profiles in OBS. So I did some testing and thought that it did fine. Of course, I just tried to on the fly set that up for this stream, and you guys saw what happened with that. Which means I have to test it again. I have not tested it with another person coming into it to see what it sounds like to them. I did it with me logging in with my phone to hear what it sounded like, and it sounded fine. And I did recordings to see what the recordings sounded like, and they sounded fine. But that doesn't mean that it's right.
Yeah. Let's see. Tomorrow, if you're free before 7, I can help you.
Okay.
Or no, I take that back. Tomorrow, no.
See what she does to me, guys. You know,
From
Elizabeth does not like me.
I know. Tomorrow is Tom's got a doctor's appointment at 10:15, and we're gonna try to see if we can't get the kids. They have a school function at noon. But if Tom's appointment runs over, because it's an hour drive, and so we may or may not be able to make it because his appointment is really important.
Tuesday is
because of his issues that he's been having. So we
gotta see. I got Happy Mail. I think I know what this is. So I have to look and see to see if it's something I can show you guys now or not. I think it is. Because it's from Spellbinders. Okay, so if you guys watched my video from the beginning of the month where I used the clear stamp and die and told you guys that was this one and the stamps were messed up, I asked them for another one. They sent me another one for free. I just got it. This was actually in my mail, I think yesterday, but I didn't go to the mailbox.
That's awesome.
But those are so pretty.
What are you doing Thursday?
What? Hey, recording something. I don't know. Thursday. Well, actually, this would actually kind of work too. What I'm trying to do, and I don't have it written on here, and I should. I've got on my schedule over on Twitch that I'm going to do some kind of a live stream on Mondays and Thursdays during the day, and who knows what I'm doing. And what I've been doing, what I've been trying to do most of the time is record a video while I am live talking to while I'm live over there, and then editing it later to go up over here. So multitasking kind of thing. So that would work perfect because we could test all the audio and stuff while streaming to Twitch.
Okay, because I have my live on Crescent Creation at 7. So
okay,
and I'll
even get
up early for you. So what time?
What time is early for you? I mean, basically, I'm planning on going live over there probably around noon to do something. And I do have enough projects that I do need to work on. But it's a behind the scenes kind of thing is the whole theme of that stream I'm doing over there. And then if I don't feel like doing that, I do what I feel like doing. That's the fun thing. It's not as structured as what we do over here. We try to be as professional. Yeah, this stream is not professional. But we try to be as professional as we can over here. Right, Elizabeth? Right. We try to. It doesn't always work. We try to.
I was unprofessional yesterday. I'm like, I don't even know what we're doing. And we just did it. They don't care. They don't care.
Well, the folks that are the diehard raving fans that are in the chat every week, I know they don't mind too much. And it has amazed me every time that I have gone on to do a testing thing on YouTube. People just show up to hang out.
They do. They're awesome.
Yeah. You guys rock. I love each and every one of you guys. You guys really do rock. And as I'm making changes and trying to improve things, you guys have been so supportive and I really appreciate it. Cordelia says, we're just happy to be here. Yeah, you are super sweet, honey. Anyhow, but yes, I do the recordings of the classes. Back to Brenda's question before, because she's got all of the things. Yeah, I'm so sorry about all of that, Brenda.
Yeah, she needs lots of hugs.
And if she was here, I would be giving her a hug.
Right.
I mean, I think I give hugs and people aren't really wanting hugs, but
I'm
I'm a
not a
hugger.
hugger, but I would give her a hug.
Yes, I am a hugger. I give good hugs.
Some
Not
people
as good as Olaf. Olaf from Frozen, he gives nice warm hugs, and his hugs are probably better than mine. But oh, thank you, Bitty Penny. And I'm so sorry I have not been able to catch you. I told you this has been kind of a weird couple of weeks. I am still recovering from all of the hype and energy and everything from Creativation, just like last year.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, not Creativation, Card Maker Success Summit. I
Yep.
told you my brain is fried.
Your brain and be like blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'm using wrong words. Anyhow, so today is Tuesday. Yes. That is
All
Crafting
day.
with Debbie. Yes, Crafting with Debbie live today. And then Monday was the artistry button. Next thing I need to do is the one I have to work on this next week is a pot holder, or sometime this week. I'll probably be working on that on
Pot
Thursday.
holder.
Anyhow, yeah. Were you? It's artistry, so you are sublimating on it. So I did the sublimation on the button. So that was the
Yeah.
one that just went up yesterday. So that's this one, and now I've got my next project, because it's like 2 projects a month from them. My next project is a pot holder, and that one is actually due on Friday. So I've got to get that done in the next couple of days. And I did the J'adore.
Miss Bitty Penny is
Crappy tail.
warning me.
Uh-oh.
She's like, you're going to get hugged so hard when I meet you one day.
Yes, she is.
Thanks for the
That might be
warning.
one reason why we got along so good when I met Bitty Penny last year. She didn't mind giving me a hug. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm a hugger. And
I
she's a
feel
hugger,
so
and that's
awkward
awesome.
giving hugs. It's like, and then sometimes I'm like, I don't know. It's weird.
Okay, so those are actually the only things I've got to do this week, but that's the thing. I've got to work forward. Like I had also said I was going to do the card hopping hop this month, which is on the 24th. So I've got the 2 classes, I've got the projects for different things, but it's not a lot of projects. That's the thing. It's like my brain is not comprehending the fact that I am pretty much caught up. I'm not behind on anything.
That's awesome.
But it's also trying to think ahead because I have to get the stuff for the beginning of April done before the end of, basically I'm thinking probably by the 24th would be good, and I don't
Right.
know for sure how long we're going to be gone,
Mm.
because we're going up to see Todd's parents, and I'm going to be doing Creativation for 4 days. So guess what, guys, we're going to have some live streams.
Yeah.
Bitty Penny says, I love giving hugs. I love meeting you, Debbie. And it was a crafty dream with a crafty friend. Oh, you are so sweet.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to get to hang out with, I know that Amanda from Pear Blossom Press is going to Creativation. We've got Aaron Reed's going to be there. I've talked to the folks over at Craft Express. I met them last year and they're going to be there. So I know those folks are going to be there. So it's kind of nice. This year, I actually have met people that are going to be there.
That's
So I actually
awesome.
get to see the same people again. I've actually met in person. So that is really, really cool. And of course, I got to meet all the people over at Gel Press, which I have not played with my Gel Press much. So does that need to go on the calendar for next week?
Yes. You know what? I played with my gel press diamond on my live.
Ooh.
And what it,
Well,
where's
I
my
haven't
card?
gotten any new ones. I've still got the same old ones.
Yeah. Well, I've had these shaped ones for over a year. So yeah, we used the little diamond and our little brayer and our Simon Hurley inks to make these little backgrounds.
Well, you've seen the stuff that I've done. Most of what I've done over the last year, because I had so many projects I needed to get done because I said yes. And I love saying yes to Spellbinders because I love their stuff.
Right?
But almost most of what I did was either glimmer or die cuts.
Yeah.
So I got really good at the die cutting last year. And I got really good at the foiling last year. But some of this artsy stuff, creative artsy backgrounds and things, I haven't really done that much.
Yeah. You'll
So
get
I do need
it.
to work. I need to
Easy.
work on those again. It's just making time to do all the things. I mean, when I first started card making, it was all stamping and coloring.
Yeah.
It was none of the other stuff. And then I got good at the other stuff, and now I kind of need to go back to some of the others.
Sorry, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Well, I like hearing Baby Shark.
Yeah. A
Oh,
paint
by the way,
pouring
Todd
lady
did
I
say,
watch.
huh?
I said a paint pouring lady I watch is going live. Something about craft roulette is going live. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, I missed Craft Roulette this week, Betty Penny. I am so sorry.
I
I did
went.
see that you were on, and then I didn't get a chance to do it. I mean, I was completely wiped on Friday. I don't even remember what I was doing Friday.
I went, but then I
I don't know.
forgot to make a card because I was like, oh, I like the parameters. The parameters were great.
I didn't even see the parameters this time.
Yeah.
It's like I saw that she was going, and I was wiped, and I have no idea why. Anywho,
Wife.
anybody else have these kind of issues where you've got all these plans, you've got all these goals, you're basically wanting to do things all the time, and you either run out of time or run out of energy or both?
Or you talk yourself right out of it and be like, oh,
Yeah.
nobody cares.
Yep.
And then
And
you're like, but you care. And then you fight with yourself over, yes, you do. No, you
Yes.
don't. Yes, you do.
Yes. I am my worst critic. I mean,
Right?
I have gotten so mad at myself for not doing the things, or, it's like you think you're missing some kind of an opportunity if you don't do the stuff. But then
Betty Penny
you do too much, and then you're too tired to do it.
your
Betty
card
Penny
was-
says her card was a bit of a flop. Okay, I'm going to put you up on screen while I pull up and see what the card looked like, because I'm thinking she's lying.
I think she's, granted, I fell asleep. I love listening to Betty Penny, but I fell asleep because she's just got a tone. And her and Fun Gun Mary, man, I was like, I almost made it to the end and I fell asleep. So, but I know she was on the right track of getting that card, Butamus. So I don't think it was a flop. I think she's just being a little too hard on herself.
Well, I am looking it up on YouTube right now so that I can pull it up enough to get to that end bit, and we can just pull that up on screen real quick to see what Betty Penny's card looked like, because I'm sure that she's lying.
Yep. And see here, I just put that washi right over all of them because I know it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then my little Saturday. And that's it. That was like the easiest page ever. Look at that. Look, I have a team tiny hop that's due. And then I have a card hopping. There's Gail Augustinelli is another one. I'll turn her on when I'm like stressed and I need to sleep and my brain won't shut down. I can turn her on the TV, put her on like a volume 3, which is really low on my TV, and then I roll over and I'm out within minutes. I don't know, and I should just tell myself to do this all the
Betty
time.
Penny says, "I'm glad I can help you sleep."
Yep. Fabulous. And when people tell me that they fall asleep watching me, it warms my heart that they were comfortable enough listening to me, that it relaxed them enough to get what their body needed, and that would be some sleepy sleep. So never, if you guys watch me to fall asleep, by all means, turn it on. I don't mind. Ugh. So my April is almost done, you guys. Look. Ugh. Card hopping.
Yeah, you have been doing awesome. I have not been doing so good, but that's okay. I did better last year with keeping up to with my planner. And part of that was because I was needing to show it to you guys every week. But I am getting other stuff done. So, yeah, that's okay, I guess.
Yeah, so that's the other thing. Decorating is a lot of energy, and I did not do good trying to decorate my planner last year. I just couldn't keep up with it. It was, I don't know, it was a lot of work, but finding the time to do an entire month on this much smaller thing is going to be fabulous, because I mean, look at that. It's already fabulous. Do we want to do that again? Oh, look at that. I'm not even going to waste anything. I'm going to put that right back on there. I just cut it in half and added it right back to it.
Fabulous.
For me, I can't do that. Yeah, see, that just warms my heart. Gloria said she fell asleep watching me last night. Right, Biddy Penny? She says it does warm my heart. They can find peace enough to sleep. Exactly. Yeah, Gail is a great sleeping friend. Her whole tone and mannerism, she's so fun to watch. And I know it's not my style. Like I could not make the stuff that she makes, and I'm okay with that. But I gotta watch. I gotta watch all the time.
So here we have basically the end screen, like right at the end, showing Biddy Penny's um and Mary's card. So Biddy Penny, that is
Oh
lovely.
yeah, yeah, that was
That is
gorgeous.
that is so pretty. So I don't know what you're talking about, hun. I don't know. She says that's why I just do list. I have more time for my task. Yeah, I'm working on. I've got spreadsheets. I have
Okay, so
spreadsheets.
so what's the difference between a list and a task? Because wouldn't they be tasks on your list?
I think she's talking about doing instead of doing a planner, she does lists. I
Oh,
have a tendency to lose my lists.
gotcha.
But yeah. Hi, Leah. How are you doing, honey? I haven't had a chance to say hello to everybody. And I also, do I not have the things turned on? I must not have the stuff turned on where it's supposed to do the notifications when you guys pop in, but I thought I had them on. I don't know. I have to fix things. I know what it is. I don't. It's because I don't have my alerts on quite right. But anyhow, I'll figure it out by the next one, maybe.
Yep. Thursday,
Yeah, Thursday we'll
noonish.
figure out some things. Yeah,
Okay.
and of course I'm trying to find the right screen. There's my flat lay. There we go. I just wanted to change my screen to where it's actually not just showing this thing. Anyhow, so we've been on for an hour. Is Craft Roulette open to anyone?
Yes.
Um, the way that one works is you watch the live stream that they do, and this is weekly on Fridays usually. And I didn't know about it until TR told me about it, so I'm not an expert. But oh, I just noticed that she was also using one of Gloria's pokey tools. I just noticed that when I was on that Biddy Penny was using a
Yes.
gold and white pokey tool from Gloria. That's awesome. But basically, she has Crafty Owl's on this week. Awesome. So at the end of during the show, actually, Cordelia is the expert. She should say how it works because she knows the best. I do know that you basically make a card and you can post it on their website and in the Facebook group for Craft Roulette. You've got until Sunday night, I think at midnight, to get it submitted. And
Yep.
then
After.
your card, you'll be able to see it the following week on Craft Roulette at the beginning. They do this big thing at the beginning of it showing all of the cards that were made that were submitted the previous one. And since they started getting some spin sponsors at the end of it, you have a chance to win something from somebody if you submitted a card that week. I
Right.
think I've actually submitted it's either 2 or 3 cards total,
That's
and I've
about
been
right.
watching it off and on for the last 6 months.
Yep. That sounds about right for me too.
I mean, I'd love to, but it's kind of either I'm in the middle of I mean, I haven't even gotten on to Pear Blossom Press's Crafternoon on Sundays for the last couple of months because it's just been busy. I'm either busy or I'm recuperating from being busy.
Right.
So anyway, somebody's talking about an English breakfast.
Because Leah probably.
It's all Leah's fault. Yep. I don't think I haven't actually been to England yet. The closest was we went to Ireland. Yeah, went to Ireland one time, and that's kind of close. I don't know. They're different countries, but still. And I think that was probably the closest I had to anything like an English breakfast. I need to talk Todd and his talk Todd and his parents into going again after Craig starts feeling better. There's always something else going on with him. You guys know about that. He wound up with thyroid cancer not this year, but last year at Thanksgiving, like right after Thanksgiving, they get home and find out that he's got thyroid cancer and he's been battling that ever since.
Oh,
If medicine had not improved so much, he would not still be with us at this point.
yeah. Cancer still sucks, though.
Yeah, it totally sucks.
That's what took my mom. They're pretty, and I don't know how they do it, but they know it was the baby powder cancer.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, uh, because talcum powder,
Mm-hmm.
it was causing cancer, and it was in baby powder, or in baby powder. Talcum baby powder causes
Right.
cancer, so they went to pure cornstarch for baby powders now. So if you find an old thing of talcum baby powder, you got to get rid of it. But yeah,
Well, I had never heard of that.
yeah. And when she passed, when she was alive, she did the testing, and they said, yes, that's the type of cancer. And when she passed, they called us about the lawsuit, and I says I would rather sue the doctors than the talcum people. So if you can help me do that. And she's like, I'm sorry, I can't. I says, well, then I'm fine. Because the Kaiser doctors, the runaround she got, the doctor she had, um, it was horrible. And the doctor was so, well, you're just overweight. You just need to exercise. Your last doctor doesn't know what she was talking about, and all pretty much shortened her life drastically by her blowing my mom off so much.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of feel for doctors too, but I don't. If that makes any kind of sense.
Yep.
They only can work with the information that they've got, and they don't have all the information. I mean, nobody does. I don't have all the information about what's wrong with me, you know?
Right.
You can only go by what they have to go by what we tell them about our symptoms
Hmm.
when we don't really understand our symptoms and don't know how to explain our symptoms.
Well,
I
my
mean, kids are worse, but to be honest, I haven't really done much dealing with doctors my entire life, so I'm not good at explaining what I feel. Does that
right.
kind of make any kind of sense? But yeah,
Yeah.
if you can explain it and they're still giving you the runaround, that's kind of like my doctor when I went in, my primary care physician. I went in a couple of years ago. I mean, I told you guys that I got sick and I wasn't getting better, so I kept going back to my primary. And one time I went in there and I was crying and upset because I was still sick and I wasn't getting better, if that makes sense. And
Yeah.
they were telling me that I had depression. And they gave me some medicine for depression that caused vertigo. And it was a known side effect. And the meds they gave, I don't know what it's called now because I got off that stuff as quickly as possible. Although it did not have in its description or anything, it did not have any weaning off instructions. It's basically one of those things that they put you on it and you're supposed to stay on it forever kind of
Right.
things. So I think I did like I dropped down to like a half dose and then I dropped down to like a quarter dose and then I got off the stuff altogether. But it gave me vertigo.
Yeah.
And that was on top of not being able to breathe already, which was probably anxiety driven. And depression and anxiety are two different things, but I was never diagnosed with anxiety. I
Yeah.
think I had anxiety because I think I've had panic attacks without knowing what they were. But how do you explain that? All you can say is, I can't breathe.
Yeah, my mom was having issues. Her original doctor thought it was lupus. I mean, she was really struggling to help my mom. She's like, you do have arthritis. We thought, because the cancer is hard to detect, but the
Yeah.
lady, her original doctor thought it was lupus and had her on lupus and arthritis meds. And for whatever reason, that combination really helped my mom. She started walking, she was losing weight, she was doing good. Then her company switched over to Kaiser, And the first thing the Kaiser doctor did was say, you don't have lupus, you don't have arthritis, you just need to lose weight. And when she took her off of those, my mom got worse, and she got really worse really quick. And
Wow.
try to say this without grossing people out, but she wasn't able to go to the bathroom for a week,
Oh my
and the
goodness.
doctor's like, "Oh no, that's normal. You can, you just need to quit crying and get out there and exercise." And I'm 8 hours away, and I'm like, "Mom, you need a new doctor. You need a new doctor." And they were notorious for saying, "Well, none of our doctors are taking new patients." And I told my mom, I says, "You go up to that counter. I'll be on the phone with you if you want, but you go up to that counter and you tell them you want a new doctor and you're not leaving until you get one." I says, "Because if
Wow.
I drove down there and moved into Longview again, they would take me as a new patient because they do have room." They wouldn't just deny people medical help. And she finally got a new doctor, and by then it was too late. She was stage 4 terminal, wasn't expected to last but 3 months, and she wound up surpassing that a little bit, and she lived with us for another year.
Wow.
But that second doctor, she looked at my mom and said, "Oh, you're just fat, get over it." And yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah,
I mean,
it
I
was
think
pretty
with
bad.
every doctor does say something about that losing weight would help, but I've
Right,
never heard of one just saying, you're just too fat, you need to lose weight. Well, if you don't help or find a way to do that,
right,
I mean, come on.
right.
I mean, the fact that the arthritis medicine was making her feel better enough to be able to get out and walk,
And the
that tells me
lupus
that
meds.
that tells me, well, just the arthritis part tells me that her arthritis in her joints, in her legs and stuff were one of the reasons why she wasn't able to exercise. And
Right?
taking her off of that specific one probably made it so it was harder for her to do anything.
Yeah, I
That makes
personally,
absolutely no sense for them to do that.
yeah, I would like some doctors to hear this, because for whatever reason, the lupus and the arthritis meds working together, really, I think mom's cancer was growing, and that's why they were trying to figure it out with the first doctor. But those particular meds, I think, kept it at bay. And so, I always thought it would be interesting for, doctors to research that, like, combination of meds, to see if it's a thing to help cancer patients, because she was feeling really good with those med combos, and she was walking, like I said, she was enjoying, she'd call, you could tell she was having good days and stuff. And yeah, when she just nonchalantly took her off the meds, was like, "Oh, you don't have lupus, you don't have this," it was devastating. And
Wow.
you could hear my mom just deteriorate. And I'm like, I'm coming down. And that's what really got her to get a new doctor, is like, "Okay, I'm tired of hearing this crazy doctor do this." I says, "I'm gonna come down, we're gonna get a new doctor." And she's like, "No, no." And I'm like, "Well, then you stand at the counter because you need a new doctor." And he looked at the new guy, he looked at the chart, and he's like, "Okay, you've got this going on," and stuff. And they had to do the no, the uh, where she had to poo in a bag.
Okay.
um
The stool sample.
No, they had to take her intestine and push it. It's like
Oh, wow.
it's a big. I keep wanting to say colonoscopy, but that's the thing. It's a different thing, and they had to
Close
adjust.
enough.
Yeah, but it yeah. He made her life comfortable towards the end, but the other one, I would love to sue her. Absolutely.
Wow. That is just unbelievable.
But you guys, if your doctor's not listening to you, find another one.
Yes.
Find another one.
Well, I was very happy when I went to my pulmonologist because, and I had to get a referral to get to her. But she was always great. I mean, she kept trying to figure out what was wrong with me.
Right.
So I have no problems with her. I mean, the one thing, because of the breathing issues, her first response, of course, was she thought it was possibly asthma. So I
Yeah.
got on asthma meds, which it turned out it wasn't asthma, and the asthma meds were actually making it worse. But she wasn't offended in any way when I told her that the doctors at Mayo Clinic, which she sent me to, when I said that I was still not feeling better and I hadn't seen her in like 6 months. It's like, yeah, I'm still having issues. It's like, you should not be still sick. I don't understand
Right.
what's wrong. Da da da. And so she sent me to Mayo, and because she did that, and they told me, they did the test. I said, you don't have asthma. So I came off of those meds. I had gone to an allergy doctor because they thought, well, maybe it's allergies.
Right.
And I think I told you guys that I was on allergy shots for 2 years because they said I was allergic to pretty much everything on the list. Okay, take that back. I'm exaggerating slightly. They said I was allergic to half the things on the list. So
Right.
a list of 30 something things, environmental allergens, and I'm allergic to like 18 of them.
Yeah.
And
That's a little
when I
over
went to yeah, when I went to Mayo, it turns out I'm allergic to dust.
half. That's
Yeah,
so
I'm
funny.
extremely allergic to dust. I think
Um,
I'm also allergic to oak pollen because when it gets oak pollen season, which it is right now, which is probably one of the reasons I haven't been feeling that hot the last couple of weeks. Yeah, when oak pollen comes down really bad, it makes it worse. But I'm still not anywhere like I was before, and I was taking those allergy shots. There were some I was going for every week for like a year. And then they switched me to like I think it was like twice a week for a year, and then they switched me to like um they cut it in half. I don't remember. I just know that they wound up switching it around.
yeah. Some of the comments here. Brenda says the meds could help because some of those specific ones are much like chemo. Yeah, see, I didn't
That's
know that,
possible.
but yeah, that's probably
Well, for
true.
lupus, yeah, that's probably why she was feeling like that, feeling better, because lupus is a type of cancer.
And then Brenda also said some people question me driving up to an hour to get to some doctors, but I have a great team and it's worth it to me. 100%.
Absolutely.
Um, UK, I'm the UK. Unless you go private, you have no chance. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Biddy Penny says my daughter has 19 environmental allergies.
Well, I
Ugh.
would say if they're saying that she has that many, you may want to have it redone, because what happened with me, and I don't know if this is true or not or how it works for everybody, but when I went up to Mayo Clinic and they just all he had to do was look at my chart, and he saw that it said that I had, I think it was either 18 or 19 allergies, and he just said right off the bat, you don't have allergies, without doing a test, because he knew I had gotten tested by one of the local doctors. Because what they do is they put you through a first round of tests. You do the little pricks on your back. They do those, and then they see what those results are. And if you have a reaction to anything, they put you through a second round, which is higher doses of everything, which the higher doses everybody is allergic to.
Right.
So it was a scratch test. So I think it is probably the same kind of thing. But if they put her through 2 rounds and not just 1 round of them, because the first round didn't give them enough things to try to charge you for. Because here's another thing they wanted me to do. They were giving me the option of either getting shots where I'd have to come in. I'd have to go in like once a week or whatever to do that, or I could do drops,
Yeah.
and they would charge me for them because they were not covered by insurance. So you want to do the drops because you don't want to do the shots, because shots, right? I chose to do the shots and do them local because it would be covered by insurance.
Mm.
But I think what the doctor was really trying to do, what their whole spiel is to try to make money.
Right.
That's one reason why, unless I have never trusted doctors, just like I don't trust mechanics, unless it's somebody that I really know. Okay,
Right.
Bitty Penny's, they just did one round, so she probably does have all those allergies. But there's always a chance. You could always have a second opinion and see if it comes back the same thing. Plus, from what I understand, if you're doing the shots, it's supposed to make it so that it gets better, so you're not having the issue anymore. Because that's another thing. They weren't sure why I still had problems after I was doing the shots for so long.
Um, I'll give you a little tip about a mechanic. If you want to know if they're good mechanics, their workload, if you drive by them, is always full. Um, for whatever reason, good mechanics, go figure, always have a full parking lot.
Oh, that makes sense. But a lot of times, even here in Florida, because there's so many people and so many cars and so much, even the bad ones have got, yeah.
Yeah.
I've had issues with different places over the years, but it's been a while, thank goodness. I just don't trust him that much. My dad was a mechanic, and my mom would, when I was growing up, my mom would call him and ask him how to fix stuff. We were in Alabama, he was in California. So she would call him. I didn't know this until after she died, but actually, until I think after my father died, and it was my stepmother that told me. My mom would call to find out how to do something on the car. I just knew that she was always working on the car. I thought she was brilliant.
Eh,
It turns out, I mean, because she was one of those people that would do it herself. We're
right.
talking about in the 70s and 80s where, you didn't pay people to do stuff. We didn't have health insurance. I don't think health insurance was really a big thing back then even. It's like you didn't go to the doctors because they were going to try to charge you an arm and a leg for anything.
Right.
And we were broke. Okay, guys. Elizabeth is doing an awesome job making her planner so pretty and inspiring me, making me think I need to do some, but my brain is not really functioning enough
Yeah.
to do that.
So
But you are doing an awesome job.
in an hour I did the month of April. And
Those look
so
lovely.
yeah, I'm gonna do some recorded stuff. I think I'll stop here and then I'll finish this and record a video tomorrow on adding some more stickers up close and show you guys some of my thought processes. I'm yanking these washi tapes. But yeah, I'm telling you, I like this format, and having some washies to decorate, I think is less stressful than what I was trying to do. Although I do feel like I want to make an art journal so
You
that I
can
can have
always make
all of
an
my
art journal.
supplies.
You can always do an art journal separate.
Oh well, yeah, yeah, it would totally be separate where I just
But yeah, you did an awesome job. This is
use
very pretty.
use my stuff like a Simon Hurley art journal, a Ranger art journal, just kind of Bow Bunny, just kind of do some fun art journals with the products that I have.
Well, that's what I was thinking your planner last year was. You did so much
Yeah,
artsy stuff in it. I was just trying to learn how to use the stickers. And I
yeah,
did get better at using it and such, but I think I've gotten to a point. I have not decided what to do with my planner. I've got plenty of planner pages. I've got plenty of stickers and a lot of stuff to do with it, but I've got so much other stuff going on that I'm not really into at this point anyway, focusing so much on learning more in my planner, if that makes any kind of sense. And of course, I
yeah,
feel bad about it because it's like I said, yeah, we can do this thing. I just know that we need to always stay focused on what we want what our goals are and what we're going to do to reach those goals and that sort of thing and help encourage and motivate each other. That's what I really like and that's what I really want to do more than anything, if that makes any kind of sense.
yeah. See, and I just made myself a note because I want to make some art planners. And so I gave myself some notes right up in there so I can flip through and find it.
Which reminds me, I need to write on here to contact you on Thursday, sometime Thursday, to see if you want to help me test.
No, well, I thought, well, okay, like 12:30
Okay,
on Thursday.
12:30 sounds fine. Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go right here into my phone calendar and put that in there as a
So what that's going to be is, and if anybody else wants to join and play and stuff, that'd be great too. What I'm going to attempt to do, I think, is I'm going to be using my OBS, which is the software that I use for all of my video production. It's my little studio thing. Use that and go out into Zoom So it's going to be a Zoom thing, and I'm probably going to try to from there stream into Twitch because I want to do my Twitch stream. But mostly it's to test the audio and make sure it works. But that doesn't mean you guys can't craft.
Right. Oops. 12. 30.
I mean, for that matter, if you guys want to do a crafty video session thing, you can always use my Discord too. I had a video game. Oh my God, it was so cute. If you were here at the beginning, you probably saw the little rubber ducks floating around in a pool on the screen for a little bit. And that was, I don't know if you were able to hear anything, but I had that playing into Discord most of the day today. Just playing into one of the voice chat things. I'm assuming it was audible, but I'm not sure. But anyway, it was cute. And you guys can always use that to do little crafty things too. Kind of like a crafty Zoom, or where we've done them on StreamYard or wherever, where you just get to come and hang out. Oh, Dawn is live now. I have not set that part up yet, but guess what? I'm going to do it. So we're going to raid over to her because it is 7:01. Let me get that set up real quick. And anybody who's new, which I don't know if I saw any new names or not in the chat because we've been kind of running our mouth quite a bit. YouTube has something similar to what Twitch does. Twitch calls it a raid. They call it a redirect over here, and I like calling it a raid just because it's easier than saying redirect. Anyway, what we've been doing. Oh, and she put a cute thumbnail. Awesome. I love that. Anyway, what we've been doing is that at the end of my live streams on Tuesday nights, we go ahead and we raid Dawn, the Crafty Visages channel. So when I end my live stream over here, it's going to go live over there. So what I would love for you to do is when you get over into her channel, be sure to say that you came over from this one. I'd appreciate if you put in something like DJCC Raid in the chat and give her lots and lots of hearts. Be sure to like and subscribe to her channel and show her a lot of love. But I'm going to go ahead, I think we're about ready, and we can go ahead and end here. Did you have anything else you wanted to say before we raid off, Miss Elizabeth?
Nope, I think I'm good. I think we did pretty good today.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyhow, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being so supportive and everything. Wait a minute. Okay, now I think you can hear me. Be sure to give Dawn a lot of love over there, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.